Okay, day 11, I think, Thursday. Just hiking out of Nantahala Outdoor Center. Big climb today. I'm scheduled just to go like 7 miles to get this climb. It's like one of the hardest ones. Kind of reevaluating my food. I'm doing a 7 up to there. I may go a little further. Then I'm gonna have if I can go a little further, I won't have to do a 15 tomorrow. Otherwise, I'll go 7 tonight, 15 tomorrow, then a short day down into Fontana. So anyway, I started to kind of reschedule my food and figured it out. That right there has just become trail magic. I don't need that food, and I'm not carrying it. So I've got plenty. I had a huge, I wasn't planning on having a huge breakfast. I just had a big stupid breakfast down there. Had a little trouble. My backpack messed up, and one of these things came out. Took me 25 minutes to fix it. Got a little frustrated, but got it figured out, and had to retie a bunch of that stuff. And but anyway, glad it happened now, because now I know how to fix it no matter what. Like you usually have something, once it breaks, you fix it, you know how to work it. So I feel more comfortable with it now. Anyway, so I got that worked out, got my food bag down, and just get as light as I can to climb this hill. And so I'll holler at you when I get on top. This comes the mountain, kind of stumbled upon this. So on December 7th, 1968, 738 feet southwest from this point, Wade A. Sutton, North Carolina Forest Service Ranger, gave his life suppressing a forest fire that you might more fully enjoy your hike along this trail. So a lot of people left mementos. It's kind of humbling. I just left all that food back there. I wish I would have dropped it off right here. But makes you think about it. A lot of work's been done on this trail. Yesterday came upon some people moving this gigantic rock and repositioning it, because it was kind of like in the way, and they were moving it up to make it kind of block off. And there's probably 15 people out there working. Pretty awesome. Although they did have a little fun with me. I was running a little low on water, and I asked about a water source. They said, yeah, there was one at the shelter about 4 miles further down, but depending on how bad you wanted it, you had to go a mile down the road, down the hill from that to get that water. I said, or you could get it at the NOC where I finished yesterday. They said, but that was about 5.5 miles. And I was thinking, I thought I was about 2 miles from the NOC. And this one guy said, he says 5 miles to NOC. Another guy goes, no, 5.5. And they were real serious. And I said, okay, well, thank y'all. Appreciate your work. Anyway, I walked about another 200 yards, and there was a stream crossing the trail. So I got my water, and then the NOC was about 1.5 miles further. So they had a little fun with me, but good for them. It was funny. It was funny after I found that water, but I was like, holy smokes, man, I must mess around my mouth. There's deer up on top of this hill here. He's on our path. Well, I guess he's gonna let me go. There's a big deer there. Him right there. Like a little buck. Alright. There you go. One of those stupid things can disappear. Well, that's pretty cool. Better than seeing a bear. Sometimes the trail gets like this, still walking up this mountain. Just gets like that. I just think this is neat. It's just kind of a tunnel. It's always going up to the left, down to the right, or up to the right, down to the left, whatever. But just gonna video through here a little bit. I love this. If it was like this all the way, nice grade, but it's always cool on the trail. I mean, I've spent probably I might have walked a quarter of a mile in the sun at the most, but you're in the shade all the time. But this is really shady through here, and just gotta kind of go and watch your step. And I'll tell you what, I had a big breakfast this morning before I left that place. My rucksack broke, and well, it came apart, and it took me 25 minutes to get it figured out. I had to unload everything there on the sidewalk. Had stuff scattered out, sitting there. Got that homeless look. Some lady walked by, looked down at me, and looked up at her. She averted her eyes because she probably thought I was going to ask her for money. But that's kind of funny. And but I said, what the heck? I was going to go in a little shop there and pick me up a little wrapped sandwich to take. But I ran back into my, well, I decided to go back into the restaurant. Just had a big stupid breakfast. And which was good because I didn't get a chance to say bye to my buddy Nathan this morning. I didn't want to wake him up. And he came in there, had breakfast with me. But like I say, and then I actually walked out with me when I got back on the trail. It was kind of hard to pick the trail back up. Showed me again how to, I got that new app on my phone. It's a Guthook app. It's real cool. It's kind of like different, just like a GPS. So it's kind of the difference between walking the trail with a, difference between driving with a map and driving with a GPS. This will kind of tell you where you are. It gives you like a map shot, and then it gives you elevation shot. I can have a profile picture. And it shows the water sources on there, it shows camping areas. And you can like tap on like the next water source or whatever. And it'll tell you how far it is to it. Then you like tap it again and it'll give you notes. Like we're looking at one yesterday and it said something like, there was a snake down by the creek, you know, watch out. And one said, you know, it's a little pipe. Got to go off the trail a little bit and go to the right. You can't hardly find it. It's by some weeds. So that'll really help. It's finding water sometimes, heck. You'd think it'd be water everywhere, but there's not. Thank goodness I've acclimatized now. And I'm drinking enough water to make sure that, you know, my urine doesn't get yellow. And I still drink every chance I get, but I'm not having to. I can go, now if I know I was carrying, now I'm carrying almost 2 liters. I just went to this bigger Smart bottle. And like I said, I still got my square water bottle. I can't think what it was, my wife gave me. And so I went to this little bigger one, so I'm carrying almost, this 700 milliliters. So with this, if I know the trail is fair, I can make 5 miles now and I ain't worried about water. So but still good to know where it's at. And this is, you see how fast the trail can change. This is why you say it's when you say you walked 100 something miles, it ain't like walking down interstate. It's like, or mall walking. And believe it or not, that's actually some of the easiest stuff right there. Anyhow, if you ever wonder how we get along, there's a tree right there, you got the white blaze. There are different trails all over here. You can walk off the trail, but when you see the white blaze, that means you're on the Appalachian Trail. It's like I say, we're out white blazing. So anyway, let me turn it off because I'm in this looks like I'm at 3,500 feet. I gotta climb another 1,000. And I don't have too far to go to first shelter, so I think this trail in the rear its ugly head and get steep where I won't be able to talk. So I'm gonna turn this bad boy off and let y'all pick me up further down trail. Well, I hiked on up out of the outdoor center, and so I was going to do 7.1 up to that one first shelter and stay. But I got there, and but still some more climbing to do the next day, so I did find some good water there. I picked up water, and I picked up an extra liter, and humped all the way up kind of the top. Anyway, I said it was a good place to camp on this bald, and boy, this is a good spot. And I may camp here, but still early in the day. It's almost 4 o'clock, and when I get up here, makes me just want to go hiking. So I may hike further, but if not, I might just set up my tent and enjoy this nice view. But anyway, I'm just figuring what I do. I'll let you know. Quick little video that I really don't have time to make, but I'm going to make it. When I came out of NOC, I only walked 7 miles up to that shelter. Really took my time leaving out of this morning, and leaving about 9. Been just really walking slow, and got to that shelter. It was 2 o'clock. Just didn't want to sit there all day, so somebody said, well, you can go up to this gap. And luckily I was there. I took on an extra liter of water, so I hadn't had water since. But anyway, from that shelter to the next shelter was 9.5 miles. So, but there was a campground, a campsite about 4.5 miles away. So I went to that campsite, and it was just down the bottom of an old hollow, down spooky. And I'm like, shoot, man, I got like 4.5 more, almost 5.5 miles. I can make it to the shelter. So anyway, I left. It's about 7 o'clock at night, or in the evening. I got 2.5 miles to go to get there. But it's a hard 2.5 miles. I got the first mile, well, that's 2.3 miles. I go this first mile, I got to go over a hill and get to a gap. Then the next mile, I got to climb like 1,200 feet. I'll just climb. It's going to be slow as heck. So I know it's daylight for another hour, and but I imagine somewhere up that hill I have to stop and put my headlight on. But I'll be going in to camp probably with a headlight. Something I never wanted to do, but tell you what, I'd rather do that. I don't mind walking out here because I'm really not that tired. And I got my trail legs. Hadn't hardly eaten anything today. I'm still running on that big breakfast. I've had that big breakfast, Snicker bar, and half Cliff bar. But I am running low on water, so I couldn't eat the rest of that Cliff bar. But anyway, right now trail's good, so I need to start making time.